video, I'm going to show you how to be more comfortable using your transitioning voice in public. Hi folks, you're watching Trans Voice Talk Tuesday, where every week I put out a new video designed to help you find more ease in your transitioning voice. If we haven't met yet, I'm Nicole Gress. I'm a gender voice specialist and a speech pathologist, and I work with trans, non-binary, and gender questioning folks to find a voice that better aligns with their identity. Okay, so the tool that I'm sharing today is super useful when you're anxious or stressed about using your transitioning voice in public. So if you're someone who gets uncomfortable or nervous and it starts to affect your voice, this one's for you. Now, often when you're transitioning your voice and it's in the in-between stage, it can be stressful to practice with new people. Now, the usual ways to mitigate that stress, like taking a few deep breaths or meditating in silence, aren't really available when you're next up in line at Starbucks. So I'm going to show you a really easy, fast way to calm both your body and your mind so you can feel more confident and comfortable using your voice. So here it is. You are simply going to wrap the fingers of one hand around the wrist of the other hand. Do that now, wherever you are. I want you to hold it and focus on the sensation. This is called containment. It's the process of using support and pressure to communicate safety to your nervous system. It works for the same reasons that weighted blankets work, for the same reasons that babies like to be swaddled. Our systems like to be held. And by wrapping your fingers around your wrist, you're applying support to a floppy, more vulnerable and weak part of your body. So I want you to try this with me. Just hold it and relax. You may find that your shoulders drop, that your breathing slows, you start to feel calm pretty quickly. Now, this technique works great when you're anxious in public because it's discreet and you can do it anywhere, even when you're talking. So if you're anxious when using your transitioning voice in public and you can't get away from the trigger or step out of the situation to calm yourself down, you can just hold your wrist to remind yourself that you're safe. Now, if you're just at home practicing your voice and you feel anxious or nervous, there are actually many ways that you can practice containment. You can go like this, or you can put pressure behind the head, or on the chest, or hug your ribs. There's so many ways to do it, so I want you to try all of them out and find the one that makes you feel most calm and comfortable at home. And then remember, you can always grab your wrist in public. Great, so if you've been watching these weekly videos for a while, you know this is usually the point where I give you a keyword to comment below to trigger a conversation with me. But today, I'm gonna do things a little bit differently. I have been overwhelmed in the best way with the many conversations that I've been having over the past few weeks, helping people navigate the resource or the program that works best for them and their voice goals. And I want to take it a step further. So, if you are someone who feels like you have the motivation and you're excited to start working on your voice, but you have no idea what to do next or where to start, I opened up a bunch of times on my calendar now until the end of September to help you figure it out. No expectations, absolutely no pressure, just a talk. So grab a spot on my calendar for us to meet. I will listen to your voice, answer all of your questions, and we'll chat about your schedule, your budget, and your voice goals to figure out a program or a resource that works best for you. Yeah? I can't wait to meet you. Link is in the description or the comments. I'll see you back here next week for the next edition of Trans Voice Talk Tuesday. Bye!